Taking a look at Fubo on Sunday, October the 17th, currently around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I know a lot of you guys like to either trade Fubo, you guys are holding Fubo, you guys have traded it in the past. Maybe you guys were a little bit of a bag holder when it ran up months prior. Maybe some of you guys are wondering, what is actually going on with the stock? It looks like it wants to break out, then kind of back test all of this support and this good price action followed by, some sell-off. So Fubo has been in a really tight range. And when I mean tight range, I'm just going to draw another trend line here. Typically, anytime we have 2 to 3 or more touches, for support and 2 to 3 touches for rejection can pretty much be called a range on a stock. So realistically, for the past 3 months, Fubo has been trading in a tight range on the stock, anywhere between the prices of $24 and around $30. So even though there is room to play, if you're a short-term scalper or short-term day trader, there has been moves that you could have played depending on supply and demand zones. So, but just taking a look at the bigger overall macro picture on Fubo, we obviously all want the stock to go to the moon. We obviously all want the stock to increase in value. It's always funner when the stock is moving higher and making all-time highs rather than when the stock is trading in a range or having to short a stock. So with that being said, it looks like we found a solid base between $24 and $25. I'm talking about from a swing trading perspective, not so much a scalping perspective, because those levels are going to be different. And what I'm looking at here is the daily time frame. What I'm looking for is possibly a 2 week, a month and a half hold on a stock. So what I want to look for here on Fubo is a break of this 29.22. You can see every time we get to about this $30 range, we break above it, immediately come right back down. We break above that $30 range, we come right back down. So what did we do last week? We came up, tested this $29, $30 range here, and then we got pushed back down. That area here is going to correlate with the 200-day moving average. So for me, there is no swing trade on Fubo until we break this 29.22 and realistically get above and close above that 200-day moving average. As soon as we can close above that 200-day moving average, and then we get a dip into that 200-day moving average, and that dip now becomes the support on Fubo, now we can look to get up into this range, and that range is going to be between 29.32 or 29.22 and $35 range here. So they're going to have about 5, maybe 6, maybe 4 points worth of room in this new range as soon as we can crack through and then come back down, back test this trend line and 200-day moving average, and then start to push higher. Obviously, any close and any build above $35 is going to put us into the next leg higher, and that next leg higher is potentially, for some of you longer term holders and longer term swing traders, is going to put you into the $44 target range. So right now, we really don't want to buy here at the top without this break and confirmation of backtest, because we do have all of this demand down below here. So we want to kind of let these moving averages, let this demand sort itself out, because if we do sort of chop around here, we can chop around between the prices of, $26.85, $25.53, $24. We kind of want to let this thing build. We want to let this trade develop, because when it does develop and it does finally start to confirm, we can get that next leg higher. As of right now, we are looking for a 29.22 break. I'm going to let all of my members know in my community Discord that that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking to trade. I'm looking for it to get over 29.22. I'm looking for it to close over that. And as soon as we can get that close over 29.22, I'm going to look to potentially enter a swing trade over that level and use kind of this 200-day moving average as my stop. So if we get above that, come back down, back test, get that bounce off, I'm going to continue to hold. However, if we get that break and maybe we get a point and a half push higher, and then we get a close below the 200-day moving average, that is going to be my cue to just cut my loss and exit the trade. So I hope that helps. Guys, please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers before the end of the month, and there's not that much time left. Also, if you want more videos like this and you want a community of other people who trade these lower cap, small caps, speculative stocks, or even some of you guys who trade the Amazons, the Teslas, the Netflixes, Facebooks of the world, I have those traders as well. Until next time, I will see you guys all in the Discord and or the next YouTube video.